Combs. So King Combs, Sean Diddy's son, is definitely causing a lot of interesting friction online. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again, it is daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel, click that button. It is Murad Morali. It's just one click. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get into what is going on here. So we have Sean Diddy Combs' son, King Combs, who went viral a couple of days ago in a video. So, you know, he is online. I would suggest him to not be online in this moment of time from what his dad is going through, but he clearly doesn't care. And I believe he's the only child out of P. Diddy's who is vocally online. He believes to be with a girl in a video. And he puts up the, sign, and he says GDK, GDK quite a few times. Now, for those of you who don't know what GDK is, they are a Chicago street gang. So this video went absolutely viral because why are you now affiliated with a Chicago gang? And it doesn't make any sense. And it's obviously worried a lot of people. It's confused a lot of people. The video's garnered millions of views. And, perhaps he wants to live the street life, after what his dad's been doing and the fact that it's all been revealed to him, and he's just kind of spiraling out of control. He has responded and says, I ain't affiliated with no gangs and I'm not a gang member. Well, then maybe GDK stands for gay daddy killer, because that's probably what, his dad is. And therefore, that's probably why he was screaming GDK in his damn videos. But this is the issue that we have with rich kids. They have an identity crisis because they want to be associated with the streets. They want to be associated with, growing up rough and etc. And therefore they start acting a fool online. And it's like, you didn't grow up rough. Stop trying to associate and, yourself with an image of growing up rough to try and harden yourself and impress yourself in front of others. You grew up with a billionaire dad behind huge gates in a rich family, and you've always had wealth from day one. So there is no struggle there when it comes to wealth. And I despise this the most, and it really pisses me off. And I was having this conversation a couple of days ago with some friends, and I was just like, I can't get on with wealthy kids. Like, I just can't get on with wealthy kids. Respectfully, our struggles are not the same. You don't understand homelessness. You haven't grown up extremely broke. You don't understand living from paycheck to paycheck, seeing your parents growing up in the ghetto. Like, that's just not you. So therefore, because I've been through that my entire life growing up, I can't relate to somebody who's growing up extremely wealthy and their passage of life is just so different and privileged to a whole new level. And therefore, once they realize that, and they realize that people don't care about rich kids, they want to pretend they're broke and pretend they're poor and pretend that they're going through stuff, or they're part of gang members, or they're standing on business. Like, what business are you standing on? It doesn't make any sense. I feel like he's spiraling out of control, and I feel like he's having an identity crisis, and a lot of rich kids have this. I also feel like out of all of Kim Porter's children, I feel like he is the one to watch for somebody who might spiral out of control as he gets older. I feel like he will, be in positions, out of all of them, perhaps be, mentally unfit with certain things. I don't know why I just see that, but I just feel like one of, Kim's children, he would be the one who I think that would spiral out of control in some kind of way. Now, granted, his mother's not alive, and that's still a lot for him to deal with that a lot of us have not experienced. So that in itself is quite traumatic. But I think throwing up, Chicago gang signs, you're not part of GDK. You're not part of GDK, sorry. You're very well not part of GDK. So I don't know why you would even say that in the first place. Of course, he's doubled down and said that he's not part of it. Now, other people are speaking out, saying that, why are you trying to be part of this life? It doesn't make any sense. And I completely agree. There's so many of these kids. We saw T.I.'s son a couple weeks ago, but not even just musicians, just in general. The wealthy kids who go to boarding school, grow up with a, silver spoon in their mouth, want to be talking about, all my life I had to fight. And it's like, babes, it's not the color purple for you. You haven't fought all your life. Like, you just want to scream that to seem relatable to people. And you don't know how else to seem relatable than just being broke. And, you really want to be broke, but like, you really don't want to be broke, because the gag is, if you were actually broke, you'd never want to be broke. So it's just annoying when you have rich kids that do this, and it just really pisses me off, because like, I wish I grew up rich. I wish I grew up rich. I wouldn't have to do half the things that I had to do to get the fuck out of the life that I was in. As everybody knows from last year, all the shit that I was doing when I was a teenager and etc. I wouldn't be doing none of that if I was rich. So I wish I had money. I wish I had a silver spoon, and I grew up with gold and gates and billionaire parents. Like, I wish I had that. So it's just annoying. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this video. I do think he's spiraling out of control. I do feel for him in a kind of way. because he's just been surrounded by so much lies from his dad. I don't think that we should be angry at his children. I think that's very incompetent. I think that Diddy is the only fool here, but you know, it's just, yeah. Anyways, let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. I would appreciate it. It's just one click, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.